take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Florida State's offense will take the field first. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc. Quick handoff. Breaks into the open. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Offense working from the pistol. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Keeps looking downfield. Makes the catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Lopez. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got a man, it's Lopez. And a nice grab there, big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Seminoles are marching down the field. They'll go back to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason. To be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy. You were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that in high school recruiting and the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll run it. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Florida State. Quick strike through the air for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
So Texas's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes their 5-star freshman quarterback. Someone we are looking forward to see how he fits into and leads this offense. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Caught in the backfield, it's Bickley. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Townsend.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down, because now you know I got to pass the football, I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So just make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab on the left. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Seminoles come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Seminoles!
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Wants to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Makes the catch. It's Townsend. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. There's a crease. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The play-action fake. Got his man out of the backfield. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. It's complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Hoffman. At the 35, he's open. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Seminoles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Being chased. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Designed runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
Finds his big tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the Noles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on third and goal from the 1. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollack.
Yeah, and inside.
Caught. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads it left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
He wants to throw it again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Throws to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. That's reeled in. It's Huffman. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
That didn't take long. I mean, they started off this drive with great field position, and that's critical for this football team because of the players they have offensively. If you can get them the ball back at that area of the field, it takes one play, like what you just saw, and all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door now in the red zone looking for 6.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Touchdown, Florida State! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Takes a handoff. It's Bauer. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Seminoles will line up to kick off and start the second half. Bringing it back. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify.
Snags it, and he's open. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Longhorns peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Got his man. Made a defender miss. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Some misdirection with the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll try the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Firing to the right, complete. Going for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas!
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And the extra point is good.
28, Texas, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Wants to throw it again. Moves away as he feels pressure. Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Back to pass. Buying some time as he moves left. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. At the 45, on his way. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Noles have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Florida State! And the route is on. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. He's got it down the middle. There he goes. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Swings it out to the flat. Could not make his way to the corner. Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man up. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it, there's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have been impressive. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The hand to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He wants to change this route. Give to the running back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over?
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Off the play fake on first down. The sure hands, it's Townsend. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Powers through. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Might have a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Townsend. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
The Longhorns started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Right back to the well. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Coming A live look at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. One of the great things about the early part of the season, high-profile non-conference games, and that's what we have for you on EA Sports College Football. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Bowman. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. Into the house. Touchdown Seminoles.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players. We've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete to the left. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Makes the catch at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Quarterback may change this route. Hands it off. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice game. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Leaves it with the back. Got a little grass. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Ford. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Nice move to keep running. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Breaks loose. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Powers through the defender. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off play action. Finds the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Fires to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wideout. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drop. Breaks into the open. Bulldozes his way through. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Hauls it in. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hoffman. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the counter play. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Fields. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Timeout taken here, second one called by Kansas State. Wants to throw on first down. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Wildcats called their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with Colorado taking on the Florida Gators.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner is stopped. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
Number 90.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Noles can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Cook. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. And the Seminoles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. The give to the lone running back. Touchdown, Florida State! And the punishment has been extended.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And the point after is good.
24, Kansas State, 0.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. They'll try the run. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Give to the running back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Right back to it. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
Well, he got you 2 on 1st down. He got you 2 on 2nd. 2 won't get it done on 3rd. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Just a short pass. It's a fumble. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the 1st down. The Noles with the 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Pressure coming. Oh, what a cut. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Florida State. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Gets away. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Kansas State will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Hauls it in at the 40. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
Maybe a crease. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll leave it with the lone back. Open space at the 25. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Seminoles have taken it inside the 20. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
He's got him. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. And this one is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Fights off the defender. And he knocked him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Line getting set on 2nd down. On the option. Nice move there. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Slips through the line. Can they catch him? And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Oh, they're after him. Blasted as he lets it go. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, It has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. FSU calling its second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. To the air on second down. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Lopez. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake, and